What is going on, crypto family? This is your boy Random Arts coming with a quick video. And on today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about Roaring Kitty proposal, guys. So I have a proposal that I want to run by the community. You guys give me your feedback about this. So I'm just going to do some explaining of why I actually had a change of heart, because a community member did pitch this idea in the TG. And I was like, well, in the couple of other people in the community was like, well, we should probably focus in more on liquidity, then eventually get into burning our token. Because the way that I understood it, or the way that when they stated, I only looked at burning tokens from one lens, and that just, us having tokens and we're burning it, but when we actually need more liquidity. But the buyback and burns, that's actually, killing two birds with one stone. So buyback and burn actually provides liquidity as well as burning our token. And after the recent hacks that I've been seeing throughout the market, throughout the bridges, I definitely don't want us to get, so over leveraged having all of our tokens onto a bridge to the point where if another hack happened, boom, we're back again, seeing the tumble. So this is why I think this proposal, um, in my opinion, is something that we should focus in on. So to explain a little bit more, let's first take a look at this post. I say it time and time again. If you understand liquidity, you can systematically set your token up to thrive. You still need a supportive community willing to diamond hand. That's why Roar focus on NFTs and using community pooled funds to support price. Call to action: mint your Roaring Kitty NFTs to support the price. Only 390 NFTs left. So that is on the Solana side. The 390 NFTs that's left, that is for this right here. So minting it is gonna cause us to being able to go to the open market, have to buy Roar, add those Roar onto liquidity pool. But the positive thing that's happening in the background is when we buy Roar, it caused a positive action on the chart. So if an action is positive on the chart, and that's a win-win for the community, because now it's generating the price up. Then those tokens that we just bought have to get added or locked away into a liquidity pool at a higher price. So that is a win-win. Now, with the proposal of the buyback and burn, is that we are actually minting these NFTs, the one that's on Ethereum. We're using the Ethereum. We're going back to the open market, doing that positive action, right? And what we're going to do with the token that we just bought, we're going to burn it so that way it does not return back into circulation. So one thing about liquidity pool, and again, it goes back to focusing on liquidity pool, because buyback and burns, that focus in on liquidity. Regular burns does not. It does not focus on liquidity. But buyback and burn, because with that Ethereum that I just got, guess where it's going to get injected into? It's going to get injected into the liquidity pool, and it's going to decrease the pool. So the secret to liquidity is the more of the underlying asset, which is we're on Ethereum chain, which is Ethereum, the more Ethereum that we have into our pool, while decreasing the amount of roar that's in the pool, is going to set us up to have huge parabolic moves. So that's really the secret formula when it comes to liquidity pools. Now, granted, people can, who hold token, can sell, and by, you know, adding more roar to the token, not writing roar to the token, but adding more roar to the liquidity pool, that's going to happen. But the concept of it is to decrease it over time. And with the amount that's currently left, what there's 124. Let me see. Get my calculator. There's 124 Roar NFT that's already minted. So leaving us with 876. So roughly, give or take, because I know they do take a fee from it. That's about $178,000, guys, of Roar that could get purchased onto the open market, and get burnt away. So at current price right now, that's not even enough roar, because $178,000 would allow us to be able to get 59 million roar. I mean, that is, to me, that's pretty good, because if you take a look of how many Roar that's currently in the pool right now, there's only 40 million. Of course, more people are going to add more into it, so that's how we're going to eventually get to the 59 million. But that right there just goes to show you that we could systematically support our price by just minting NFTs. You know, whether we're minting on the Solana side, which is going to cause us to come back to the open market, buy Roar, and add to liquidity pool on Solana, propping up the price. Or if we're gonna do the buyback and burn, or if you prefer burns instead, you could just mint an NFT. It's gonna cause the price to go up. Then those tokens are gonna go away on the open market, guys. So to me, this is a win-win for the community, and people are excited about burns, right? Burns, burns, burns. A lot of people don't have a full understanding of burns, just like the regular burns. To me, that don't work. But the buyback and burns, those absolutely work because again, you're adding liquidity to your token while decreasing the amount that is available, guys. So that is a win-win. So let me know about this proposal in the TG. So that way we could see whether or not if we should proceed to a vote on whether or not if we should do this. But let me know in the comment down below, as well as in the Telegram. Random Arts signing off. Peace.